Now, as you're flipping through channels, they're waiting for you. They're ready for you. And most viewers are just looking blankly at the screen, and they'll get you to look where they want you to look. But I'm deflecting. I never give myself away, unless I choose to. Watch how obvious it is right here. Now I turn it, and watch what comes on screen.
So excited I got my accent back.
Boom. She's looking directly at me, or the viewer. It's crazy how it works. But if you're looking blankly at the screen and watching them and letting them control your eyes, they can see whatever color you reflect. It's a trick. And I deflect that. I don't fall for it. And listen to what the dialogue says at that moment.
Got my accent back. My God!
My God! That's because I'm the God. They're the dog. I'm the master. It's just code. I didn't follow what they want me to do, so I'm the God.
My God!
Once again, here's an example of them calling the cops or the police. It's simply bringing the color red and the color blue on screen at the same time to see which one you resonate with more. Blue is the top of the spine in the chakras. Red is the bottom of the spine. Watch. See the flag?
Good afternoon, Walt.
I told you I'm not going to confession.
Why didn't you just call the police?
What?
I do work with some of the Hmong gangs, and I heard there was some trouble in the neighborhood.
You see how the flag just keeps waving behind him? A viewer's eyes are supposed to be looking at that, and if I was looking at that, they would get a glimpse into me based on which color my eyes resonate with more. But I'm not looking at that because I'm deflecting.
Why didn't you call the police?
Now watch. All this camera movement, all this movement across screen, they want to control your eyes. I don't let them. So I don't follow them. And my eyes are constantly moving. So they can't get a glimpse into me or of who I am. And listen. And he pulls this guy in front.
You know what? I prayed.
Right when he does that, he says, I prayed. It's just code for I. He's trying to get me to look at something. But I won't because I'm deflecting.
You know why? I prayed that they would show up, but nobody answered.
I didn't show up. I didn't answer. I, me, the viewer. Because I'm deflecting. He can't get a glimpse into who I am. And the police didn't work. That flag moving in the background. As you're watching, they're testing you. They want to see what colors you resonate with through your eyes to be able to tell what kind of person you are, what kind of light you have, what kind of energy you can give them. Now, if you're deflecting properly, you're not revealing anything. They think you're cooler and cooler in the spectrum, not in the lower frequencies, not red, orange, or yellow. Now, they've been testing me during this session, and I'm deflecting. I'm not providing that lower frequency color, any of them. And they'll do one final test here. See the red? And then they're going to flash it. And then watch. I don't resonate with it. And right away, they show this kid, and his head comes up. But he's staring at a purple decal on this guy's shirt. That's because they think I reside in that frequency range. Watch what happens after I turn it.
I was being portrayed.
Right away. Very next channel. This kid's staring at purple. It's the clue they got from the previous channels that I'm residing in cooler frequency. But these people on screen, they don't want that. And listen to the mother.
I guess we should just go to bed.
Because she's not going to get the dirty, lower frequency energy that she seeks. And you can tell that's what she wants. This yellow is basically intersecting her head. She's got a little red down here, but the yellow is key. And watch the edit. Watch the cut that they go to. And there's her sleeping because I'm not providing that energy. And it's yellow, once again intersecting her head because that's what's on her mind. She wants third chakra, fire, dirt, energy, dirty from a viewer. But they got the read that I'm purple and won't provide that energy. Now watch what happens when I turn the channel. Very next thing you see on screen,
What I look like, a zebra?
a yellow stripe. Look at that. It's all on purpose. And there's an Asian person wearing that. Now, I hate to stereotype, but they do. And the yellow stereotype for Asians represents the third chakra. It actually represents carbohydrates. It actually represents rice, noodles, things like that, carbohydrates. But it also seems to coincide with many Asian groups as residing in the fire frequency. That's why, generally speaking, Asians are thinner than other people and have an easier time, a higher metabolism, because they represent fire. All right, I've been testing with YouTube videos while I watch instead of TV. And here's a good example. This is an interview with a quote-unquote model.
Hi, my name's Lana Rhodes. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Now I'm deflecting while I watch. I'm not looking at her. I'm not providing any energy. Most people who are watching this are probably men, and they're probably checking her out, if not more. But I'm not providing anything. No food, no energy. And watch what happens.
My first modeling thing was when I was 18, but I didn't start doing it professionally until this year. What attracted me to modeling was probably like all my role models growing up.
Now, all that camera movement, I'm deflecting as well. My eyes won't follow it, so they're getting nothing.
I really liked Anna Nicole Smith. She was really cool.
Look at the first real question they give her after I'm deflecting the entire time.
Only whenever like they don't have like snacks for me on set. Then I get grumpy, but also I love everything.
Yeah.
What bothers her most about modeling is when they don't have snacks on set, as if that would actually be an answer. I mean, come on, give me a break. It's happening in real time, and because I'm not providing snacks, so to speak, she's unhappy about that. Because she's a vampire, like all the other TV vampires. She's looking for a certain kind of energy to utilize or eat. And she's not getting her snacks from me because I'm deflecting. I'm not even looking at her. I'm looking all around the screen, not thinking anything. So the thing she dislikes most about modeling is when they don't have snacks on set. As if that would even be remotely an answer for that question. It's all on purpose. It's all in real time. Okay, this is another example of the police. They're calling the cops. The color red and the color blue together at the same time to see what the viewer resonates with. Blue is the top of the spine, more female in nature. Red is the bottom spine, more male. Watch. I turn the channel.
We're putting calls into police right now. We'll bring you more
calls into
information
police.
on
There's
the story
red.
Tonight at 11.
And there's the blue.
While President Trump was
Together,
inside,
but
there
it is. Now it's really together. Now, the viewer is going to look at Trump, and he's going to see all this red around him. Or he's going to look at this guy and see all this blue around him. That's the police. When I look, if I was looking, but I'm deflecting the entire time, that's why they have to call the police, because they can't get a glimpse into my eyes. They can't tell what color or what light is coming from my eyes, what's reflecting back. So they call the police, and they go through this charade.
tonight surrounding the
And, see Trump, look at him, looking around like he's...
a new
It's all a trick. He wants you to look at him, so you look at the red, and then, or look at him because you see the blue. It's all a trick.
Civil Rights Museum in Mississippi. The NAACP is boycotting the event.
I mean, look, it's so stupid. It's so obvious. They're all puppets. They're all playing part of this game. I don't know how it works, but look at him looking in the distance. Maybe he's looking at the blue over here. I don't know. Maybe that's the signal that I'm not looking here and I'm not resonating with the red, so he's looking over at the blue outside the screen. I don't know, but I do know that the red and the blue were brought on screen together because...
We're putting calls into police right now.
We're putting calls into police right now. Red, blue, and then both together for only one purpose: to get a read on the viewer. All right, this is a great clip illustrating the code they use. Now, I'm turning the channel in weird ways. Sometimes I'm skipping a number of channels really quickly. Sometimes I'll skip 3 real quick. Sometimes I'll do 17 in a row and just land somewhere. So they can't get any read on me. Normally a viewer, when they're turning the channel, is just looking blankly at the screen and their mind's wide open. So they can get a read on who you are before you even land on the next channel. So the next channel knows who you are. But I'm deflecting and I'm doing this weird skipping around. And listen to the code. Now I turn it.
Looks like a drag truck or whether it looks like a cruiser. It's the vehicle's overall presence.
Now watch. I'm going to turn it. Watch up top. Really quick. A few channels. You can see, I'm going to rewind that in slow motion. You can see I turned it 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 channels up real fast. And just landed here. On purpose. Not thinking anything while I'm doing it. So they can't get a read on me. And listen to what they say.
Could be the distributor. Does it sound like it's skipping?
Nope.
You know what I'm gonna do for you, young lady?
Does it sound like it's skipping? That's some serious code. Can they tell that I'm skipping channels? Which means that if I turn the channel up real quick and I see something that I know I won't like, I'm going to turn past it. But that would be me thinking while I watch. But I don't think while I watch because that gives them instant access. So he says, can you hear it skipping? And she says no, because they can't hear me going past the previous channels because I don't let them in.
Does it sound like it's skipping?
Nope.
You know what I'm gonna do for you, young lady? You keep thinking about all the expensive things that'll be wrong with your ride.
Gee, thanks.
Hey, stick shift or automatic?
You know me?
More heavy code. First of all, they do this crazy camera movement right here, which I deflect because I won't let them control my eyes. And right here, and then he says, automatic or stick shift? Am I male or female? Female or male? It's all code. They think they're going to get a glimpse by this, but I deflect it, which is female in nature. I don't know why. I have no idea if it means females know to avoid that. I don't know if there's something different in a female's eyes that they don't see that and they don't give the same energy, or it's simply that when they do this, my eyes, if I watch as a male, watching that will reflect yellow or red or a lower frequency color, and a girl's will reflect something higher that maybe you don't see. I don't know, but I know that right after they do this test, he asked the question.
Hey, stick shift or automatic?
You know me?
You know me? And she's kind of brushing her blue shirt right there. You know me? Blue. Female. They think I'm female as I'm watching because of how I deflect that. And they don't get the color they expect from my eyes. I don't profess to knowing everything. I don't know most of it. I'm just learning. But it's very interesting when you start to discover new things. Now, during this session, I'm watching. I'm giving the characters energy, and I'm looking directly at them. I can still deflect when necessary. I know when their quick camera movements are going to come, so I can deflect those. But I'm giving them energy. Watch what happens after I turn to this channel. This is the very first moment after I turn to it.
You don't think much of me, do you?
And she looks right at me. She's trying to gauge how I feel about her. And then she looks at me while I'm watching. And I think she's cute. So I'm going to give her energy while I watch. And watch what happens.
You think I'm small town?
I think Beaumont's a small town.
Now I'm checking her out right now. And she's going to say,
I'm going away.
It's code for she's going to leave the screen and enter my consciousness or my mind or my dreams in some way. Because they can do that if they get enough energy from you. But watch. I'm checking her out right now in a physical way.
I've already applied to colleges. You know, I applied to colleges my father doesn't even know I applied to. He's going to come after me.
That's key. This is killer double meaning speak. He's going to come after me. Because of the energy I'm giving her, it's turning her on. But she's more turned on than I am. So she's going to come after me. And watch her movement after she says that.
He's gonna come after me, but I'm gonna be gone.
Look at her. Look at her movement. The car isn't shaking. He's not shaking. She's doing something. He's going to come after me, and it actually looks like she's masturbating. I know it's creepy, but it's really happening, and it's happening in real time. He's going to come after me, and it looks like she's masturbating.
He's gonna come after me, but I'm gonna be gone.
Look at her. Now, once again, she's looking directly at the screen. She wants me to keep looking at her, and I am. And it's getting a little bit more creepy. Watch. Just watch her emotion. Watch. Look at her. Watch. Here we go. Look at her.
Wanna see something?
And look at him. He looks down. What's he looking at? I mean, what is she moving? She's going to come before me. I don't know what she's doing down there, but it's pretty obvious she's doing something. And it's all double meaning encoded, related to me giving her energy as I'm staring at her while watching. It's real. Want to see something?